1,285 days on Hang Seng Grid sitting at 50, which is neutral, and Bitcoin is currently trading at the 60k. Finally, we had a pretty nice bounce from our recent sell-off that we had, especially below the 58k support. So on the forum time frame, we're trading above the 200 EMA. On the daily time frame, also we're trading above the 200 EMA, which is a pretty bullish sentiment. Also, we're trading at the 60k range, meaning we're trading at the middle of the falling channel, which is kind of a neutral zone when it comes to the daily time frame. So yeah, finally we're having some recovery on the Bitcoin. S&P also having some recovery from a recent sell-off. I think CPI data, which is 2.5, was pretty nice, pretty bullish for the stock market and financial sector in general. Also, gold is making new all-time high, currently sitting at $2,577, which is, pretty huge. But yeah, for us, we're waiting for Bitcoin new all-time high. On a weekly time frame, picture is looking pretty nice when it comes to the candles. We're trading above the previous candle, which is great, and obviously still in the middle of the falling channel, which is also kind of works on a weekly time frame. Weekly MACD, no significant move there, pretty neutralish, no bullish flipping or reversal. And monthly time frame, finally we're entering the green zone. The current candle is green. Obviously we're hoping to have the green close, because September is usually the worst month for a Bitcoin. It's just historically it has the worst returns, and monthly MACD is still looking pretty bad, but there's obviously hope for recovery on monthly MACD, the same way as we seen in the previous bull cycle, which was in 2021. Ethereum is pretty much correlating with the Bitcoin, nothing significant happening there. Ethereum Bitcoin pair trading below the bottom of the falling wedge. So yeah, it's for Ethereum, yeah, definitely pretty bad. BTC dominance is pumping. It's about to have a confirmation actually of a breakout out of the 57.5%, currently sitting at 57.7%. So you can imagine, because of the altcoin dominance, Ethereum dominance are dropping. Ethereum dominance is currently sitting at 14.1%, and other altcoins, as you can imagine, is also in the red. So yeah, BTC is definitely eating some portion of alts, that's for sure. So that's pretty much all TA for today. Let's move on to the news. First news are coming from Bitcoin ETF inflow. Yesterday we seen $263 million worth of inflow for a Bitcoin ETFs, which is huge. Again, you can imagine big amount of the whales are flowing to the Bitcoin. So that's great, especially after we've seen pretty rough streak of outflow. We're having pretty good inflow there. Also in the news, MicroStrategy just bought $1.1 billion worth of Bitcoin, and currently they sitting in $4.7 billion in profit, which is MicroStrategy. And in general, they own 244,000 Bitcoin, which is worth approximately $15 billion. Again, pretty huge for MicroStrategy. And also in the news coming from SpaceX, here's the footage of a huge Starship rocket being landed pretty safely, and it's pretty epic. Again, if you're into space industry, Will be pretty interesting to watch. Let's look at it. Yep, that was epic. That was huge. So that's pretty much all TA news for today. Obviously hoping for I don't know, to go back to the top of the falling channel and have a breakout, which currently would be approximately at 68.5k, and then obviously to the new all-time high. Currently we're waiting for a for a US election. Mostly that's the main target to the beginning of the bull cycle and stuff, or bull, trend. So yeah, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon.